Everyone, I'm about to show you the other side of our homeschool room, and it's mainly for my first grader. So let me show you what I got. On the table is the stuff that I'll be using today with him, and I plan my stuff as they're doing their work. These bookshelves has all the books that belong to my first grader, and I have them in different sections. I can make a video later if you would like to see it. The first section here is where I keep all the curriculum papers or printouts that I need to plan for the next week. This stack here is file folders that I'm making, so I still have to do those. These are our Sightwork readers or easy readers that I have printed out for him to try or that we have found. So he's got them here for free time reading. And this is his, I made this the other day. I found the idea in Pinterest, so I made one for him. And he's got a number line, and he'll be able to, we're just working on hundreds, tens, and ones, so that's what he's doing now, and he just switches the numbers around. Whatever number I give him, he'll just show me how to do it. So that's how we are using that chart right now. At least until I can afford to buy one. So there's nothing wrong with DIY. Over here, I have all our movies and computer stuff that we use, and cables and USBs. This is where I keep his letter tiles. These were for, oh, those are on the wrong side, they go to my pre-K. These are the cards that he uses for phonics or sound matching. These are all the cards for vocabulary that he picks from to do with his words, and we have our hangman tray. This whole box is full of file folder games or games we play. So if you would like to see this more in detail, let me know below and I will make a video. And this is where he has all his supplies for schoolwork. So he's got his dry markers, his crayons, his cards for zoology from memory. Should be in our games, but he's using it this week. His glue, his rulers, pencils, all that. That's right there. And these things are actually to make ice cream pops. They are great to put pencils in and stuff. Down here, as you can see, I reuse the ice cream buckets. You wash them really good, dry them real fast, and they're actually really good and sturdy. So when we do a worksheet and he colors it, I cut them out if I don't want to save them, and I put them in here. And the words I put over here. So if he's searching for a word that starts with something, he can use it to write a sentence or something like that. And these are the stickers that they use as they do work. Back there, more curriculum that I use for first grade. If you really want to see what I use, just let me know. And again, I will make a video. Down here is our supplies that we use for art and the printer or extra things that I have saved that I will need for school. I have her printer there, which is out of ink right now, so I'm pretty much cutting and gluing and doing things that way. These are all his curriculum stuff that I use. Same up here. This is the Bang game. I can explain that later. I also found this idea online. It's awesome to play. We use the Bika readers. I don't have them all. I found these at a thrift store. So we use the ones I got, and all we do is read a story a day. So we got our games over here, board games, poetry, and the other textbooks that I use for reading. And up here are his manipulatives for math. Same as that box up there. Our stamps. This idea was also from a YouTube mom. I do not remember what her name was, but he's not doing it yet because he hasn't started multiplication, but once he does, I will start using those. Our weight measuring. This is his board. We started using this at the beginning of the year, and then I haven't done much with it other than put our our disc that we use for 5 in a row on here. Oops, I just dropped it off. And our skeleton that we did for science at the beginning of the year. So that's all that's on there. Other than that, let me see, I'll bring you over here. I have this up, it's for health. I haven't done anything with him for health. I think I'm going to leave that for next year and start him at 2nd grade. Because he's needing a lot of help sometimes with reading still. So I want him to be able to read a lot more on his own before I begin health. Here is where we do our sight words and vocabulary, and he's been playing with them. Those are not from this week. He's just matches stuff and just messes around with the cards. This idea also came from a YouTube mom. I have no idea what her name is. I will have to find it and I guess just link it down below. Her idea was to actually take a reading book that he reads, and he reads the reading book and picks a scene from the story and colors it, which is what my son does. He draws it and he colors it, and in the back he writes the title and the author, and then we put it in our reading board. So by the end of the year, this board should be full of index cards. He has read more books. I'm sorry for the background for my kids. They're fighting. He has read more books than this, but these are the ones that he has read on his own. So those are the ones we put up here. We have our letters up here, and they still use them. I have our board. Here's more trays, and these are all books that have to do just with math. You just read them, and it teaches them math at the same time. So if you would like to see those, let me know. These are the ones that we own that I use for his zoology, and I write ours because I don't want him to end up at the library. So these are ours. Sorry. That tray is for when he's done his work. He puts everything in here. This is his daily work. So we still have to start school for today, and they're not in order. I cannot wait to get a excuse me. I cannot wait to get a workbox system. That way I can just put them in the trays, but for right now this is how we do it. I'll put them in here and we just go through it depending on my list. So we do that. And then these are all library books that we got for the week. So for the week, and some of them I keep longer because I'm still using them, so I'll just renew them. So these are all our books. I will be starting Magic Treehouse with him. This is the only one I've found so far, so I've kept it until I can get the dinosaur one, which I'm starting, and I'm going in order. I will be using Magic Treehouse for our history from now on. So I'll be doing that, and we're just going to go in order, and I'll continue on until we're done all the books, even if he's in 2nd grade. So we're planning on doing a book and activities and a lab book for each book. So I will be making videos for that later. And so I have that. I have some zoology books for the week. I have the 5 in a row for the week, and I have just reading books for us to read. Over here is our pre-K area of books, and the top shelf is where my son just grabs a book and we just read it. Second shelf is where the books are for my 10 book, my 9 book, my 8 book, all these books, and they're great. And then here we have the letter books, so my J book, my H book, A through Z. And I found these at thrift stores. That's the best thing that you should do. It's what I did. I just waited until I found them and got them for cheaper. So that's a great idea. We have our child craft, and I use these for curriculum sometimes. This will be our health come kindergarten. So it's staying here. And up here is just my mess of supplies. So that's what I have for our schoolroom. I'm sorry it's such a mess. I'm still building it and still mess around with it all the time. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.